Now we now come, so I don't need this anymore because I've used this to test my logic, and my logic is working now, right? So if that's not the case, we will now come back here to copy whatever we were doing before, right? I will just cut it. So we don't have need for this anymore. Then we put our next if here. So if it is empty, call the teacher's attention. Yes. So now, but so yes. So what this is doing now is checking if it's empty. If it's empty, just stop here. Call the teachers. If any subject at all is empty, remember we have used and. So that means all of the subjects they have to be graded. If one of them is not graded, so this condition will not be met. So let's try it. So let's say I do A, I do B, I do C, I do D, and I do E, and I leave one empty. It says which is not correct now. So what is going on? So let's check subject arts. If subject mathematics is empty, which is not empty, English language is empty. No. Mathematics. So what is wrong? What could be wrong with this now? No, because we want nothing to be empty. We want nothing to be empty. So history is the empty. History is empty. Now let's check. This is where it gets interesting. So we'll just be looking for the culprit here because now our code is getting bigger and bigger. We want to know, but it says false. It says false. No, no, it's not. Yeah, all the so if subject mathematics is a equals empty, but it's not equals empty. Okay, there's another thing we can do. Uh, print subject mathematics equals empty. That is false. Okay, yeah, because it's false. Yeah, because it's false. Because one of them is empty. That is where it came here. So we should be checking for the opposite of that. So we should be checking for the opposite of that. That is why I wanted to use is not. Or if you say, let me continue. We may not necessarily have to use that one. Uh, What's going on here? It's still giving you need to register for you need to okay. I would move that away to check 1, 2, 3, 4. Print A. A. So is that empty? Subject mathematics is A. I will stick with the I will stick with equal. I will stick with equal. So if it's empty, if let's go back again and find the culprit. So it prints one or more subjects are not graded. Then I will start one by one. A. It says A. So now subject mathematics is not equals empty. So where have we used is equals empty. And I'll open it up. A. Okay. Yeah, but that is false. If it's not equals empty, I don't want to clean it up. It's still doing the same thing. Then what's going on there? A. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me think about this. I don't know why it's A. This subject mathematics, but it is empty now. Okay, it is not empty now, then it should print that. Okay, so what if I make empty D? What happens? Does that change everything? Is am I sure this thing is saving? I'm going because it's not changing anymore now, is it? Is it is doing the same thing? Okay, okay. It is going to be so long. If subjects else print not empty, save. Okay, it's not doing the same thing. So if subject mathematics is not equal, but they are equal. So what if is equal empty space? One or more subject is not graded. So what if I give mathematics A? So that is not equal to that anymore. Then this should get printed, not empty. Okay. And if subject English language equals not empty, yeah, because that's empty and that's empty. This is empty, but that's not empty. This should get printed. Not empty get printed. So what if I remove that and it's not graded? That should get printed. That gets printed. And I come back to say and sub subject sciences is not equal is equal to empty. So everything is empty. This should get printed and it get printed. So what if I come here to make that one B? This should get printed and that gets printed. And I come here and break it now to say, and subject, which other one? At, at equals empty, right? Or equals empty. So this is empty, this is empty, that's graded. This should get printed. It gets printed. And if I remove it, this should get printed. And that's not problem about that. And I come here to say, and what subject again? Subject sciences equals empty. Everything is empty. That should get printed. It gets printed. If I come here to grade this, they are not equal anymore. They should get printed. Okay. Oh, sorry. I can't use it. So what we should have done is okay, I will continue in this slide. And what again? And what's the last one? Subjects. Oh, I've done sciences. Is history that I haven't done. History and subjects, mathematics, arts. I've not done that. Equals empty. So they are all empty. They are all empty. And if I do that, it get printed. But if I come here to make that not empty, then the other should get printed, which is okay. All right. Moving on. Then this is empty. I put it here. That should still get printed. It gets printed. And I fill all the spaces with that, with that, with that, and with that. And I do that, that should still get printed. It gets printed. So what if I now come here to make this A, make it tight, so they are not equal anymore, then this should get, okay, let's remove this first and remove everything. Then this should get printed. It gets printed, not empty, not empty. Why is it so? So there is something, could it be this? Ah, do you know what's giving us problem? Hello? Okay. Mr. Aleke, you are still there? Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, 1 minute. I want to quickly do something on my phone. This logic thing can be a little bit funny at times. Blah, 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 blah. So the problem all along was one of the spaces is bigger than the other, and is the one causing us grief. So if that space is bigger than the others, it just thinks because they are not equal, it prints the other part, which is not what we want. That's why I said let's keep it tight. I will continue in a minute. I don't need that. I just sorry, I'm trying to do something on my phone. I want to message somebody.